Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Plasma, and today I'm going to teach you how to do animation using command blocks. Behind me, you'll see that I've got a windmill. So this windmill is not just pretty because it moves, it also sounds like a windmill. You can hear it grinding down in the basement. Now isn't that a pretty sight? Let's go to spectator. So if you follow me down here, you'll see that I've got animation frames in here. So these animation frames are for each frame of the windmill. I've got 8 of them. You can do only 4, but I wanted it to look a little bit more detailed, so I did 8 of them. So here's all you have to do. All you have to do is do a clone command and hook up some, there we go, hook up some blocks like this. And so each one of these is an animation frame, and you just have to run through them. And so we clone, starting with 188 here, and then 186, 184, 182, 180. And so it starts with this first frame right here, and it moves down. And I'm going to show you how to do this very easily and make sure you get your clone commands right. It's actually not that difficult. And the secret to the sound effects is I've actually got a grindstone sound here that is running this way repeatedly. I'll put these in the description if you care about them. But you pick the location you want it to happen at, and you pick these last 2 numbers on a sound are important. This allows you to control the volume, and so it's from 0.1 to 1 or so. And so that's how loud it is, 1 being the normal volume of a grindstone. And this is the speed. The speed can range anywhere from half to double the pitch speed. And so you can lower a sound and slow down a sound by doing something like that. And that's exactly what I did with the sound of a chest opening. I've got 0.6 speed here and 0.5 here, and that's the sound of the windmill turning. You'll hear it now if we go up there. I've tested people on it, and they aren't able to tell that that's the sound of a chest opening. It sounds very unique, but all it is a pitch shifted when it's slowed down using that number. So let's talk about how you would do this yourself. So I have a demo right here of, let's say you wanted to make some very basic animation frames. So what you would do is you would decide where you want to put your animation. And so let's say that I wanted to put my animation, let's say we wanted to put it like right here, just because. So what you want to do then is you want to have however many animation frames you have in a command block loop like this. And so we'll have some blocks here, we'll have some repeaters, we'll put 4 ticks on them here. Slower is usually better, it causes less lag. The faster it's going to go, the more chance you have of lagging out. And so what you want to do is you want to select these for a clone. And you don't want to have to sit and punch a bunch of numbers in and try to figure out what you need to select. So what I recommend you do is you use the autofill. So there's a cool trick on vanilla Minecraft that is a fairly recent addition with color-coded command line input. And what it will allow you to do is if I come here and I start to type clone, see how I've got the opposite corners on each one selected. So now if I come in here and I go /clone, I can go tab, 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 and that is that block. And so that's an invalid command, but tab, 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 that's that other block. And so now I can come over here and say we want to put it here and go tab, 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 and there it is. And so this right here is actually going to be our first animation frame. And so now what we can do is we can come in here. These are going in a circle. We'll make this one the first one. We'll paste this in here, and that's it. And so now we need to find out what the difference is between this one and this one, paying close attention to the x and the z coordinates. And so if I were to come in here and look at this one is 213. And so you can see we went from 215 to 213. So what we're going to do is we're literally going to go 15, 13, 11, and then it's going to be 9. And so what we'll do is we'll take this command, we'll copy it. The next animation frame will be the same command, only instead we're going to do -2 on the X to go to the next animation frame because we looked at that. And depending on which direction you do them, it's going to be on the X or Z, but just look and find out what the difference is between yours. And so now, with the same destination in mind, that should be an animation. And so all you have to do then is Do a very quick pulse of redstone, and that should be all you have to do to do an animation. See, it works. And the cool thing is you can live update it. Because it's pulling from these animation frames, now you have your animation. So that's it. Hope that was helpful. Hope you learned something. You should definitely try this if you've never done it before. That's all I got for this video. Subscribe if you haven't. I love to help people with commands. If you have questions, leave a comment. In fact, leave a comment on what some of your favorite commands are or ones you'd like to see cool tricks with, because I've got a whole bunch of things queued up that I want to do. And if there's something that you mention in the comments, I'll probably do it sooner. I can even show you how to use commands to do this wheat fill. This wheat fill took me about 2 minutes to do this whole thing. Probably about 100 seconds or so. Yeah, it was very quick. If you want to know how you can do something like this, I can show you how to do it. But just let me know in the comments. What kind of stuff do you want to see? Because I love doing this. You can speed it up and slow it down. If you're still watching the video at this point, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up just for fun. Let's go do that. Let's go down here. And it's going to be a little laggy on my machine, but that's okay. I'm going to one tick, one tick, one tick, one tick. It's going to be moving around faster. I don't want to mess it up. One tick, one tick. There. Woom, 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 woom. Now look. Isn't that neat? I love that. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.